Why is it important to get along with the other real estate agent on the other side of the transaction? Why would you ever need anything from them? If you think of it like a courtroom, you're representing your client, they're representing theirs, and we're gonna see who's the best at screwing the other person. Except in real estate, there's no judge. There's only a common goal of getting to closing. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story about what happened last night. We're set to close on Thursday on a property that's been on the market close to 2 years. I was the second or third listing agent on it. I was the only one to be able to get it under contract and this close to closing. We're almost there. There has been hurdle after hurdle after hurdle, you guys. And I've been so happy about this closing. Just the reward is just knowing that I was able to get there for my sellers, and they're so happy. So I get an email last night from the lender. He says, you guys, I messed up. I messed up big time. I missed something that needs to be corrected. And I'm not gonna go into detail because it's boring. It essentially involved us getting a contractor, a very specific contractor, out to the property by like 8 a.m. this morning. Keep in mind, this was about 8 p.m., close to 8 p.m. last night. So I contact the other agent. I said, I don't know what to do. And at this point, so close to closing, everyone has taken off of work. My seller is taking leave from deployment to be able to sign on Thursday. I mean, it's so much is lined up for Thursday, and I get this email, and I know in my heart, we're probably like 7 days away from closing now, because this has to happen, then this has to happen, then it has to go back to underwriting, then we get it clear to close. Like, it's just, it takes time. Things like this take time. So I was like, I need help. I said, you know that area better than I do. Do you have anyone out there that you trust that could go? Sorry, it's really loud. My laundry's going right now. So she's like, you know what? I'm calling someone. I think I might have someone that can go out there tomorrow morning. So lo and behold, she gets someone out there this morning. And I tell her, I'm like, listen, my sellers are at their wits' end. I'm probably going to end up having to cover this out of pocket. Like, can you just like try to get me a quote before we tell this guy to go ahead? And she goes, you know what? She goes, I'm going to help you. I'll split this with you. She's like, you know, we're both trying to get our clients to closing. Your sellers have done so much. You've worked so hard. My buyer's really excited. Well, I'll split it with you. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so generous. Thank you so much. And so she gets the guy out there, the guy gets the work done, she gets it over to the right inspector that gives the clean report that we need to submit to underwriting. And she gets it done within 6 business hours. Not only that, she gets the lender to cover it. I mean, if I would have gone into this transaction with this bulldog approach of I'm going to railroad them every step of the way, I'm going to get as much from them as I can, and I'm going to have a no tolerance for any BS, and if so, we'll pull the plug on them. Well, for one, sellers can't act like that in the market right now anyway. If anyone's trying to sell their home right now, you know that you are not in the position to act like that with any buyer. But it doesn't matter what market we're in. This is how I approach every single transaction, and there has been so many times where it has saved my sellers and they don't even really understand what's going on. They don't know the behind the scenes stuff because we really kind of shield them from a lot of the drama and emotions and details that really they don't need to know. They need to know that the job got done and that they're closing Thursday. So now we are in the fortunate position of our work is done. Now we're waiting on the underwriter to clear it. Looks like it may just get done in time. So I went from a 7-day timeline in my head to we might actually not have to reschedule closing at all. And it's all because this other agent stepped up and took one for the team. I mean, and she has a sick grandbaby. Like when I was talking to her last night, she was in a store trying to get a 7-Up for her grandbaby. Like, these are real people with real families, and they have stuff in their life going on. And so that's my approach to real estate. I know that there are agents out there that have the bulldog approach, and agents like us cringe when we have to work with them. And so hire yourself someone who has a level head and a kind heart and strategy, and it makes all the difference in the world. I hope you guys have a good day.